If we could we start by talking a little more about Governor Cuomo's situation, about which you've spoken quite a bit in the last few days, but I'm hoping that you can provide more information about the effect that the ongoing issues surrounding the governor are having on important issues here for the city, like battling COVID, getting rent relief money out, advocating for federal resources. What effect is that situation having on issues like those for us?
James, it's hurting the people in New York State and New York City. There's no question. A guy who spends 11 hours having to testify about his sexual harassment and assaults is not a guy who's focusing on fighting COVID or getting us federal aid or getting rent relief money to people who need it. The rent relief situation is a very telling example. Sometimes people say, oh, look at these other states. They don't do things the same way we do. But 48 other states managed to get their rent relief money out. So for anyone who is saying, oh, look how great New York State is, New York State dropped the ball on rent relief. And one of the reasons must have been a distracted governor. We got hundreds of thousands of people who need that money. The federal government sent it to us. It's still not in the hands of New Yorkers. It's crazy. Here's another example. On homelessness, we came to an agreement with the state legislature to raise the value of the homeless vouchers so more and more people who are homeless could get an apartment. City Council passed legislation as well. Everybody was aligned. All it needs is a signature from the governor to help people who are homeless get an apartment. Governor hasn't managed to sign that bill weeks and weeks after it got passed. So, that was the middle of June when that bill got passed. It's now the beginning of August. No action whatsoever. So it's time for him to leave. Let the lieutenant governor take over and let her get to work solving these problems with us, because people are hurting right now and they need leaders who can focus and not be in the middle of defending themselves against endless charges against them. Go ahead, James.
And thank you. Also, you've mentioned today and yesterday how other cities, other jurisdictions